Hello, I am in BunkArt1 communist bunker in Tirana, Albania. This is a book to sign or leave reference about the site. Assembly Hall. This is the assembly hall. It's the biggest hall within the bunker, preceded by a foyer. This hall was meant to host assembly and presidium government meetings in case of war. When it was built in 72 to 78, the assembly had 250 MPs and 15 ministers. This is the only fortified parliament hall that was ever built in Albania. A Minister of Defense delegation came with the idea of the project after visiting North Korea in 1964. The assembly hall is organized in such a way to enable artistic displays. During exercises along the years, this big hall was used to expose a great map of the country and simulate military drills. This is looks like a cinema, or it may be used in state of nuclear attack. This place maybe they built to use as a presentation or cinema, or the playing films for the children who live in the bunker. of meetings. This is the biggest room in the whole of the bunker. So all the meetings can be held in case of nuclear or chemical attack by Soviets or Americans. This room shows the socialist home, and it's full of furniture, and it's exactly the same furniture when it was built. Still the same furniture, TV shows, the local news, local channels, and radio. But to use that, you have to have Albanian license to use TV or radio. This part is the kitchen of the house, socialist house. This looks like a grocery shop. Biodiversity refers to the variety and variability of life on Earth. Biodiversity is typically a measure of variation at the genetic, species, and ecosystem level. Terrestrial biodiversity is usually greater near the equator, which is the result of warm climate and high primary productivity. Biodiversity is not distributed evenly on Earth and is richest in the tropics. Biodiversity is the amazing variety of life on Earth. It encompasses diversity on many levels, the vast number of species of plants and animals, the genetic diversity within and between these species, and the different biomes and ecosystems of which they are part, including rainforests, tundra, and desert. Biodiversity also includes the diversity within microscopic organisms, including bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Another way to think about it is simply big nature. The screen shows you another bunker, BunkArt2, which is in the city center. And that's another site to see. I'm nearly finished visiting this site. These rooms on my left, they're all empty. There's nothing in there. Albania built 750,000 bunkers for a war that never came. Preparation for an invasion that never came, Enver Hoxha, communist leader, sunk much of the country's resources and manpower into building some 750,000 bunkers throughout Albania, even as many of his people struggled to meet their most basic needs. Mushrooms of concrete explores the contemporary lives of these bunkers of an imaginary war. Still, throughout of the Albania's countryside today, they exist as monuments of a difficult past, even as some have been transformed into storage facilities, tourist attractions, clubs and restaurants. The end of visiting BunkArt1 in Tirana. So I've gone through inside of the bunker, and it's quite big, multiple floors, cinema, there's many places to see inside. So now I will go out of the tunnel and take a blue bus back to the city. This is the end. Thanks for watching.